guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you can't tell by the hairstyle and the lip, I am doing a Ariana Grande inspired look. This is from her music video of Focus, I think it's called. I hope it's called. Yeah, I'm sure it's called Focus. I personally am not really a fan of Ariana Grande. I don't really like pop music personally, but I really just fell in love with this makeup look. I'm not trying to be Ariana Grande, I'm not trying to look like her, I just loved the makeup. I have tried to recreate it as best as I can and try to make it suit my face as much as I can as well. So yeah, if you guys are interested in how to get this look, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my face, and for that I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer. And I'm just going to be putting this in my areas that I have problems, which is my nose, my cheeks, under my eyes, my lip and between the brows. Then I'm going to go in and prime the rest of my face with my usual primers. They are the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Cream and my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. And I'm just going to be applying this to the rest of the face. And I will be taking this over where we have already applied the primer, because I do want an all over glow. It's just how I do. It's just how I roll. Then it's time for my brows, and as always I'm just going to skim through this, but I always leave my in-depth brow routine in my down bars down below, so check that out if you are interested. Now, Ariana has a very nice youthful look to her face because, you know, she's quite young anyway. I'm going to go in with a foundation that I know I can trust to give me a very nice sheerish, full coverage, flawless face look. And that is my NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I'm in the shade Syracuse at the moment because I'm quite tan. When I'm pale, I am in the shade Barcelona. And I'm going to be taking that on my flat top kabuki brush. And I just pat this on the face. For my under eye concealer, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Adri Wine Concealer. Absolutely no surprise there. I love this. And I'm just going to take the tip of a beauty blender just to buff this out, because I love the way that this looks with a beauty blender buffed out. Then I'm going to go in and cream contour. Ariana doesn't look like she has any form of strong contour to her face. However, as my face, need it, because otherwise I just look like a round potato. So I'm going to go in with my Sephora Highlight Low Light Tan Duo thingy, the contour thing, whatever it is. And I'm going to go in with the contour side and just carve out where I want this. So that's around my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, under my lip and my nose. I'm going to go in with a small flat top shader brush and buff this out. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and spray some Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And then just go in and buff all this out. I'm going to begin highlighting my face. Ariana looks very bright, but she doesn't look like too highlighty. So I'm going to go in with some subtle highlighters. I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard and my MAC Prep and Prime Light Boost Pen. And she doesn't look too highlighted in too many places, so I'm pretty much just going to do a very small amount of these. And then I'm going to go in with a shader brush and just buff this out. And I'm sorry that my lighting keeps changing. I've just got a new camera and there's no sun outside. It's like peeing it down with rain, so I really apologise that my lighting keeps changing. I am going to get it under control, so just bear with me for that. But I'm going to go in and set my highlighted areas, and I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques setting brush for this and my MAC Mineralized Loose Powder in the shade Light. And I'm just going to go in and set these highlighted areas. So that's under my eyes, my cupid's bow, tip of my nose, between the brows and above them. And then I'm going to go in and set my face. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder for this and a XO Beauty bronzer brush. And I just kind of like dab this. I don't really like drag it, because then you might like risk moving your foundation and all the wetness on your face. I'm just gonna like dab it. And then it's time for the eyes. So the eyes are super simple, or at least the way I'm going to do it, it's going to be quite simple. I'm going to go into this shade here. This is Birkin from Anastasia Beverly Hills with my Zoeva 221 Look Soft Crease Brush. And I'm going to be using this as our transition shade and just buffing it in the crease. Ariana has it quite in like an winged eye shape already. So I'm going to be making that shape too. I am then going to go into this shade here. This is Cupcake by Makeup Geek with my Zoeva 221 Look Soft Crease Brush, just the same brush. And then this is just going to go like on the lid and the crease. So I'm kind of being quite lazy with it. I'm kind of just like brushing it like that, so that it gets covered on all the lid, but we get some coverage on the crease as well. Quite a few of you guys have been asking me about makeup brushes. If I'm honest, the ones that I can really recommend are like blending brushes. Obviously I love the Zoeva ones personally, and I just feel like with a good blending brush you can do anything, because like I just did there, like I've done my crease with it, I've put some on my lid, you can do your lower lash line. I feel like if you can only like budget a certain amount of brushes, definitely get a blending brush, because it just does so much and it's so versatile and so easy to use. So I would always recommend blending brushes. I do recommend the Zoeva ones just because they are cheap and they are still effective, but it's entirely up to you. I'm then going to go into this shade here. This is Fresh Peach from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just taking this on an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to be patting this on the lid. I'm then going to go in and mix two shades. This is Expensive Pink from MAC and this is Cosmopolitan by Makeup Geek. They are quite similar if I'm being honest, but I just feel like I want to mix them because I'm extra. You can use one or the other, you can use both, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to take that on the same eyeshadow brush, but I am going to spray it with some Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And by spraying the brush, it's just going to allow the shadows to be a lot more intense, because Ariana has quite a shimmery lid. So I'm just going to be packing this on the lid as well. Just going to pop back into that Zoeva 221 Look Soft Crease Brush and just blend out the edges a bit more. Then I'm going to go in and add liquid liner. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Tattooed Liner in the shade Trooper. Ariana has quite of a normal liner, so that's what we gonna do. Ariana has liner on her waterline, but not boldly. So what I'm going to do is put it on my higher lash line, waterline, and then kind of like let it imprint to the lower lash line. So the liner I'm going to be using is the NARS Larger Than Life liner. You can use any black liner you want. And I'm just going to be lining the higher lash line only. So next I'm going to be curling my lashes with my H&M eyelash curler and adding my Benefits Roller Lash Mascara, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. Ariana doesn't have any mascara on her lower lash line. I'm just going to like literally do like the tiniest bit, just because my eye shape kind of needs mascara on the lower lash line. So the bronzer I'm going to be using today is from the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette, and obviously it's going to be the bronze shade, and I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs The Bronze brush. Just because I'm using this brush doesn't mean that you guys have to. Don't feel like you need to go out and spend money on this brush. You can use any bronzer brush really. I just want to get my money's worth of this brush. And I'm just going to be bronzing up my face in the usual spots. So I'm just going to prime my lashes before we move on to anything else. So while the eyelashes prep, I'm going to go in and highlight my face. Ariana's highlight, again, isn't too much. She just looks very young in all her pictures and the video. I'm going to go in with my Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I've chose this one because it's like a white shade, so it's going to blend in a lot more and it's not going to look too much. And I'm just going to be popping this very lightly on the tops of our cheekbones and above our brow. Cupid's bow very lightly, and tip of the nose, and just slightly between the brows. While the eyelash is dry, I'm going to move on to the lips, which is my favourite part of the look. I'm going to be doing the matte lip, not the gloss lip, just because I feel like the matte lip is so nice. So Ariana Grande has got a very noticeable, very dark, very thick-ish lip liner. So I'm going to go in with MAC's Soar lip pencil, and I'm going to line my lips over because her Cupid's bow is basically disappeared as well. So yeah, just watch and hopefully it will make sense. I'm also going to fill the lips in with this colour as well. And the liquid lipsticks I'm going to be using are these two. It's the Kat Von D Lolita one and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood. And I'm only going to use a little bit of the Lolita one. Literally just dab a little bit of it. And then the Pure Hollywood one I'm going to try and get all over the lip. I'm going to go back into Soar and just make it more bolder. And then finally I'm going to go in and set my face with Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, I'm not trying to be Ariana Grande. I'm not trying to look like her. I just wanted to use her makeup as inspiration for myself. So I did tweak and twerk a few things to make it cater for my face personally. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do any more celebrity or people who you've seen looks inspire them, please let me know in the comments down below and I will be sure to do that for you. And yeah, so please don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And until next time guys, I will see you guys soon. Bye!